Impious Pilgrimage. I played it a few days ago, and I'm going to kind of go over things real quick before I get started. I got 2 hours, 41 minutes in. I got a lot done. Didn't find everything. Blinded, of course. But I couldn't progress any further because there was a small bug. And this has definitely happened with a few missions just in general, whether it be the mission or something happening with my end where I make a shitty save state. So now I'm actually going to make saves throughout the game. That way, if anything does happen, I will have certain save points to go back to, as opposed to the whole mission over again. And I'm contemplating if I want to keep doing these blind runs, or if I can just do a blind run and then redo it over again. That way it's better for like the stream, because the blind runs can take hours upon hours upon hours sometimes. Like, there's a few of them, there's one in particular where it took me like 7 hours, 6-7 hours to beat, and I'm not sure if I want to postal it up or if I want to just play it blindly one time on stream, and then after that I'll just play it again and just casually run it and then just save it and highlight it. So I'm going to think about that. Anyways, let's get to the gameplay. So we're going to restart, listen to this first part again. There's a lot of good stuff in this mission. I have no problem playing this one over again. It's really good.
Scrounging around the dusty libraries and attics of eccentric collectors has made me a bit of a collector myself. A map here, a scrap of parchment there. All are loose threads in the grand tapestry of the world's hidden treasures, and I've been collecting them for years. After thumbing through possible targets, I've settled on one that should keep me well away from the city and denizens' clutches for a while. I'm going after the Godbreaker, the sword that fell from heaven. The sword that belonged to the legendary knight, Sir Eldin. As the story goes, Eldin was a giant of a man, and it was he who first stood against the trickster and his minions before the arrival of the Hammerite Order. Under divine inspiration, least as the Hammers would have it anyway, Sir Eldin founded an order of warriors known as the Knights of the Shining Sun. According to legend, the order was able to defeat the trickster, but Eldin fell in the process, and a great tomb was erected for him. His sword was laid in the tomb with him, and currently rests in eternal and, like as not, rusty repose. Apparently, Eldin's tomb was once a required pilgrimage for Hammerite novices, and the accounts I've found in the archives of the temple library put an approximate location of the tomb southwest of the city, between Cyric and Blackbrook. There are rough maps of the area, but they're outdated and unreliable. Some type of cataclysmic event occurred generations ago, which caused the ground to shake, and great steam-spewing fissures to open up from the roots of the mountains. If it hasn't sunk into the earth, Eldin's tomb now lies in the middle of the Lantern Marsh, a vast, festering bog. Even though the area has changed tremendously, there is still hope. One novice's journal mentions the small village of Nilbog that rests on the hill not far from the tomb where pilgrims would stay and rest and regain their strength for the journey home. It's not much to go on, but I'm still optimistic. An abandoned village should be much easier to find. If I can recover this sword, scholars and eccentrics will be falling all over each other to get their hands on it. This may be the final thread in the tapestry of retirement.
Alright, so just like with the other mission, expert for difficult, well, all of his missions I should say, expert for the difficulty. Find the tomb of Sir Eldon, which is located somewhere deep in the swamp, and make his sword yours. A swamp may not have much in the way of valuables, but scrounge what you can, find 3,000 total loot. When you're done with everything, back to where you started. It's Impious Pilgrimage. Alright, let's get this started. It's going to take a minute to load up, but that's fine. When I first loaded this up, it was just like I couldn't believe my eyes. And not only is it... I kind of know what to kind of get, but even still kind of don't at the same time. The reason why, I'm going to get those later, and probably I should be okay. So I'll just grab that. I kind of did something similar last time. I grabbed, I think, 3 flash bombs, I think a mine, I like 1 or 2 heal potions, and a lot of water potions. That's what I grabbed, so let's play.
Time to stretch the legs a bit. That must be Nilbog. Yes, I'm on the right track. I should keep my head down. There are worse things than Denison's thugs in the wild corners of the world.
Oh, how true he is. And we'll get to that later. So I'm just gonna kind of turn over here and give you guys a look-see at just a small piece of the mission and how crazy this shit is. So this is not a blind run, like I said. I need to start making actual saves once in a while, which is completely fine with me. I won't make them all the time. I'll make a lot of save states, but I need to make saves once in a while. This little bastard right here, though, you get kind of close. Let's see it. Oh god! That's exactly what happens. So it does that. That happened to me last time, except I didn't actually get that shit fucking sprayed on me. The fucking gas and shit. But you get too close. It actually has a decent distance. So it'll spray that shit and then the gas will get released. I think once the gas gets released, it doesn't do any more of those fucking webs and then you're fine. Alright, let's go the way I went the first time because I was like, fuck the water. Shit, I want this. Oh god, that guy too. So those are... Of course it's a tree beast, and we just saw, like, there it is right there, like a fucking swarm of whatever the fuck that was. So, and I actually just got up. It's about 7 o'clock, and I just got up after, like, about 3 hours of sleep, because I couldn't sleep, so... I'm up playing now. I didn't play anything last night, so... Went to bed. After trying to get some stupid yawning. Went to bed after watching some streams and trying to get Thief Gold to work, which was a huge fail. Oh yeah, and there's a snake you can actually see right here. Oh shit! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I want to try to shoot you the snake. There it is. Oh, Jesus! Sweet Jesus. This thing looks really... Oh, fuck. Why is this happening? God damn it! Oh my god. I'm so glad I can grab these back, to be honest. This snake is fucking pissing me off right now. What is he doing? Is he running, or is he... Oh, I don't want to go in that bush. No, he's not running. He's trying to go towards me. No, what the... I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He can't make up his fucking mind. Okay, now it's dead. The other snake, it depends. It takes 1 to 2 shots, but those little fuckers are annoying as shit. Alright, there's a boat. So this is where I came from. That snake passed right here, which is really cool. The first time I didn't even what the fuck hit me. I was like, and then I heard it and I was like, is that a fucking snake, dude? And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I've actually not been up here. Okay, that's gold I missed last time because I haven't been up there. I'm trying to go through this a little bit. I think the first time I was in such awe that I didn't check a lot of places. I was like, this game just kind of amazed me. There's another snake somewhere, and look at this. It's pretty crazy. You actually go slower too in that. Okay. This I knew about. So. Yeah, still trying to think if I should casually play these games and just blind them once and not make a highlight and just casually play it. Because I feel like the blinds, like I said, there's... The longest one was Death's Turbid Veil, which took me about... I got turned around and I freaking... took me like 6.5 to 7 hours to beat it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to post it or play it again or what the hell I want to do. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going, by the way. Even though I played this as me and I know every single thing. Definitely forgot some stuff. So I'll make my little save states, but like I said, throughout this I should be being, hey look, I'm gonna make a save, like do an actual save too. Instead of a quick save, I'm sorry. They're all save states. You're gonna go slow. Very fucking slow. As you can see, there's that, but I grabbed those both the first time. Just gonna go slow over here. We should be fine. I'm gonna just actually go slow up here too until I get up top. There we go, that's fine. Guy here. I don't know where the fuck he is, but I hear him.
Nobody knows.
Not gonna lie, not sure how they fucking heard me. That was weird. The noises these guys make, though, is fucking hilarious. I have to save state here because I get worried. What the shit? Yeah, but the noises, they... That's why I get worried, because... That actually didn't happen the first time. But... The fact that the mantling... Because I don't think I can actually mantle up this right here, can I? No, see? So, that ladder, if it was over like a tiny bit to the left, I'd be able to mantle up okay. But since it's not, I gotta mantle up in like kind of a wonky ass way.
Here's something.
I'll just fucking play this since I'm already up here. Worst case scenario, they just go back to their fucking pathing bullshit. I don't have to keep restarting, to be honest. But yeah, it's the first time that's happened. The first time I did it, it was easy. And it was not a problem. Try not to knock people out. Oh, there's a lot of fucking reading in here, by the way. The plot is very in-depth, which is good. Okay, if they're leaving now, which is good. So this is the forging of Sir Eldon's armor. And as you can see, it's pretty long, but we'll get through it. My dear and gracious Adamar. I think it's Adamar. I'm gonna go with that at least. I was most appreciative of your last letter and gift. As I write this, already the leaves are beginning to change, and the winds have taken on a fell chill in annual preparation for their dark deeds in the surrounding hills. The cloak shall be most useful in keeping the frost at bay until all is reborn in the flower of spring. Your inquiry as to the making of Eldon's armor is well received, and I am pleased to inform you that yes, I did indeed collect information on this event as well. As before, I have compiled the accounts to form a consistent narrative, and this time we are even luckier than before. Sir Boros, who became Sir Eldon's armor, during the height of the years of the sun, actually wrote a treatise on smithing that included Elden's story from his own mouth. Like I said, every time I fucking play any Thief 2 fan mission, not every time, I would say about a quarter of the time, there's always a word that I don't know how to fucking pronounce. I'm assuming, yeah, anyways. The forging of Sir Elden's armor. In the dark and distant days when the trickster's legions freely roamed the land, man was compelled to keep hidden in caves and forests, scratching out a bleak existence where he could among the bare rock and mossy oaks. Now, Elden was a giant of a man, over 5 cubits tall. He towered over all others, and it was said that the strength of his arm could match that of several fighting men. In those days, Elden had built up a large group of men who followed him because of his great strength and had etched out a village where he worked as a toolmaker and capable defender of the people. Over 7.5 units tall. Probably no more than a dozen families, which was rather impressive for the time due to the need for men to remain hidden from the trickster. Miraculously, the village prospered, and no wandering band of vile creatures could stand against Elden's great strength. The village stood strong for years and half a year. One day, a few of the beasts managed to escape with their lives and journeyed to their master, the trickster. They told the woodsy king of Elden's strength, and that the men had managed to bring an order into this land of chaos and confusion. This the trickster, who is the lord of chaos, could not abide. For about 3.5 years. The trickster's legions had no formal ranks or army at this point, and were never given direct orders other than to have free reign over the land and to take and kill as they saw fit. Whether it be each other or man, made no difference. The trickster gathered a large group of fighting beasts and sent them out from his ziggurats to destroy Elden's village. Altogether they numbered several hundred. At first the strength of Elden and his men overwhelmed the creatures easily, but soon their numbers began to weigh on them and many of the men fell under the pressure. Elden himself was wounded by tooth and claw, and they had no choice but to flee the battle. The village was scattered and their homes destroyed. Many of their women and children, including Elden's own son, were torn apart, though they suffered great numbers of dead. The trickster's legions drove out the men and made the village their own garrison from which to carry out further raids against Elden and the people. It's pretty fucked up. Beaten, bruised, and overcome with grief at the loss of his family, Elden cried out to the Builder for justice. One night, as Elden was sleeping, he was visited by a djinn in a dream. The djinn caused Elden to be attacked by a multitude of creatures. He killed one after another, but took tooth and claw in equal measure, until his strength failed. As he fell, he looked to the djinn, standing on a hilltop against the sun. Beside him stood a man whose very flesh seemed to shine as bright as the sun. The djinn reached out and touched the shining man, igniting it in the flame of 1,000 suns. By this conquer. Elden awoke and told his men of the dream. Unclear what to make of it, he had the same dream night after night, the trickster's creatures nipping at their heels all the while. The meaning of this word is unclear, but it appears to be some sort of fire spirit. Very likely the same angelic being that would visit Elden again later. On the 7th night, Elden had the same dream, but this time he stood on the hilltop beside the djinn, watching his double be torn apart by the creature. The djinn touched him and he felt a fierce wrath come over his whole body. By this conquer. Elden beheld that his skin was covered in thick metal plates and awoke. That night a forge was made and Elden, the toolmaker, began to work on what would be the first version of his armor. The ring of the hammer day after day, night after night, drew a great multitude of creatures to the cave in which they were hiding. Elden's men were able to hold off the creatures while he worked, but more and more began to appear each day, and their strength began to fade. Just as it seemed as though the men would be overwhelmed, a giant man with silver flesh emerged from the cave and waded in among the creatures. They fell upon him unafraid, laying into him with tooth and claw, but against metal flesh. Teeth broke and claws scraped harmlessly, while the man answered them blow for blow, metal feet and hands crushing teeth and bone alike. This man was untouchable, and the legions fell. Weapons could not penetrate his hardened flesh. Elden's weary men marveled at all but a few of the creatures were destroyed. The remaining few escaped, and for the first time in a long time, the legions of the trickster felt fear. The metal man, now red with blood and covered in fur, turned and removed his helm. It was Eldon and his new armor had saved them all. So that's what I'm saying, where there's a lot of reading material in here, which is fine. So what I gotta do now is make sure I go down here, which I think going down is a lot, yeah, it's a lot easier. I'm gonna go around, because I think I've already pissed those guys off quite enough. So I'm gonna go around this way. Because there's a place I need to go over here. Oh yeah, there's this place too. I'd be very careful. So yeah, I'll just safe state every once in a while. I just have a habit of safe stating. I am actually going to shoot this spider, because fuck it. I picked up this rubble last time. That rubble is, well, is there any gold over here? I forgot. That rubble is just going to make a butt ton of noise. It's completely fucking useless. Was that it was down here? I could have sworn there is something else, maybe. Don't do that again. I hit the jump button like an idiot. I don't think there's anything. Oh god, I'm stuck. I don't think anything else is down here. It doesn't look like it. Unless there's a secret I'm missing. Okay, you know what would be great? You not ever doing that again. So I'm gonna go through all these buildings. I'm not sure if there's any gold or not over here. There's a few of these buildings I'm not sure if I went in. I'm not even sure I went in this one, to be honest. A few of them I have, a few of them I haven't. Oh, I remember I went in this one, but it was a lot later. Because I remember grabbing that statuette. This next one is gonna be a pain in my butt. I hate that mushroom right now. Actually, maybe this would be better. Oh, there's another one over here. Wait, how the fuck do I get in there? Okay, I'm almost... Oh god! Okay, I've not gone in there. We'll go in there later, if I remember. I'm trying to be very careful. Okay. Here, like creature-wise, as far as I remember. I don't know. I could be completely fucking wrong.
Nothing there.
That fucking noise is so funny that they make, dude. The fucking 8 beast. This is so ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There it is. Little motherfucker. Smack your bitch ass, I would. I'm just gonna grab that and be done with it. You shouldn't be able to see me here. Keyword is shouldn't be. I don't know if there's anything over there. be fucked. We're good. Oh yeah, that guy.
Busy something?
That guy had a fucking. I forgot he had a key.
Seems nothing.
I don't think there was anything actually in these. As far as I remember. Oh, except that one. We're gonna stay here for a second. I don't trust this ape beast. Okay.
Sneaksy one. Over city head man fool. Long ways from home. Smells like oil and smokesies. Rats find you
Oil
soon.
and smokesies.
Lost, yes? Need safe place from the creepsies, yes? And maybe we help each other.
I'm listening.
There is a
I'm
village,
Sean Connery.
Glimmer Grove. Maybe who knows? They fill you with arrows if they see you. But if Grimroot names you friend, they leave you bees.
So we got a new objective. Free the prisoner and the pagans and the pagans in his village of Glimmer Grove will be grateful. So the first time I did this, I actually saved it because I was like, I think this guy's gonna fuck me over. So I actually was just like, I'm gonna save. That's where my 10-minute save was. It actually take me longer now to get here because I explored a few extra things.
Give thee your mappings. There. Now you bees finding it. I be sneaks out soon. Meets me at the village, Sneaksy one.
So, I'm going here. Yeah, I thought he was gonna actually fuck me over. Cause with these fan missions, like literally anything can happen. I'm gonna book it when he fucking comes over and starts going that way. I'm just gonna fucking book it. Look at the walls, too. Everything on this fan mission, these more recent fan missions are becoming, they're just fantastic, dude. They're fucking fantastic.
Probably nothing. Always nothing.
Go out this way. Alright, there's that. I need to grab. There's something in here. Was there nothing in here? Okay, I found a statue. Oh shit. Does he move? We'll find out in a second, won't we? That guy sure moves. Okay, I think. Wait, is he moving? Okay, I remember grabbing this gold last time, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna grab it this time. I don't know I'm gonna grab that without actually getting caught. Okay, well, I didn't have to use the water arrow, I guess. Alright, so what else am I doing right now? I have no idea. Oh, shit. Guy almost saw me. I gotta find a way to get in this fucking... Literally the only way I know of getting in there is using a fire arrow, which is gonna alert so many fucking people. Fuck me. God, there's a fucking snake too. They heard me. Like half the fucking goddamn swamp hurt my ass. So take out this fucker. Oh, you get a gas arrow from those motherfuckers? Shit. Okay. Let's not shoot the arrows in here, please. That was my fault for being an idiot. I'm trying to get that guy to see me. I think he sees me. I don't think he can get out of the fucking water. Oh wow, that was easy enough. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna save state here because I got fucked by something. I did not know you could gas arrows or those things, by the way. That was crazy. So it's almost like you're exchanging a fire arrow for a gas arrow. Was there anything actually in here of use, or... There is... Wow. That was kind of useless. There's literally nothing in here of use. I mean, I exchanged, like I said, I exchanged a fire arrow for a gas arrow, then I used the broadhead on the Mr. Sneaky. Mr. Moss Snake who likes to kick. Because we're playing EverQuest. Okay. Oh my god, they're still fucking... They did not like me doing that at all. I'm gonna go over this way. I'm trying to be a little bit thorough with my... Oh yeah, even he's pissed off, dude. He fucking heard it from all the way... Literally, he heard it from all the way across the fucking swamp. Is there any way to get in this one? I don't think there's a way to get in there. That might just be a place you can't get into. The last time I played this, I was a lot more tired too, so I'm exploring a lot more right now than I was before. Okay, I know where that is. Let's just go over here. This is not the entrance, is it? Oh my fucking god. Those fucking swarms of little shits will follow your ass if they see you. Fuck me. Let's save some of these motherfuckers. For this. He's turned the other way. I think it's just the hitbox, that's all. He wasn't turned my way. He was turned the other way. I don't know. Well, at least I know now, I guess. Ah, fuck me. It's okay. I didn't really get too much further than this. If I see that jackass, if I see that asshole again, then I'll fuck him up. Where the fuck is he going? What the fuck is he doing? We're gonna go over here. Well, he saw me, but he can go fuck himself. Safe stated here. I can't grab anything new. That motherfucker over there. The fucking there quick. Oh yeah, the barracks and shit. Fuck. Hopefully these barracks don't have good hearing or sight. Because I pretty much just alerted one of them. I thought I alerted him, to be honest, but I guess I didn't. You know that. Shit. And there's actual mud here, which is fucking crazy. So he added in his own texture and sound for it, which is really nice. I don't know if there's anything in here, but I do know that that little fucking shit is gonna... There was... That's all that was there. I remember grabbing that. Does he come back? Oh, fuck me. He comes back this way. Oh, yeah, there's fucking... I see him right there. Did I grab him all? I don't see any more. I just don't want to get too close to that motherfucker, because that's bad. I don't think he comes this way. I really don't think he actually goes this way. Well, we'll see if he does. It's not going to be hard to get away from him, to be honest. But we'll see where he goes. I got to be careful. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Fine. Alright, so let's save that, and then this way. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, this is the other way. I was about to ask myself, was there anything up here? And I just answered my own question. Okay, I know where I am. Kind of. Oh yeah, there's a moth here. Where the fuck did you go? There's also dragonflies, which is real nice too. Dragonflies. Oh no, we were way over there. Fuck that shit. The dragonflies look really cool too. The snakes look awesome. Just don't get too close to them. I'm surprised I was actually able to sword that one to death, to be honest. The other one, oh, this guy. Those guys are a pain in my ass too. That one actually is okay though. I think that was the only one that's okay. That was something in my eye, nice. Oh, there's the dragonfly. Oh, I just fucking... Oh yeah, and then there's that guy. Okay, I don't think there's anything over here, as far as I remember. Fuck me, not this again. Oh god, oh yeah, he definitely sees me. There he is. Oh, you cocksucker. I'm not trying to save seat every time I get fucking hit. Just a piece of fruit. I was gonna try to ghost all the fan missions, but I was like, on the first try, it's probably a really bad idea. Second try, I mean, it's gonna... Oh boy, don't do that. It's just gonna take practice. Is there another one? Almost positive I saw another snake go up this fucking tree and back down. Not 100% sure, but almost positive. Alright, where the fuck? Yeah, how would you not get near me, you piece of shit? Things scare the crap out of me. Because I thought I was going to spawn something. Because everything else seems to do damage here or do some crazy bullshit. I think it despawns and spawns somewhere else or something like that. A little shitbag needs to get the fuck out of my way. Thank you. Guess here despawns and just goes on like a different route. Burke. Noises. Okay, let's go over here first. I remember most of this. I've done most of it, and then I remember most of what I did. Oh shit, the fucking... Those little shits didn't see me. That little shit saw me. Fucking hate those assholes. I don't want anything to see me right now. Let's go up here. The mushrooms are a nice touch. This is a really cool light. This song reminds me of fucking what was it? Ocarina of Time. I'm not quite sure if it actually is or not though. I haven't played that game in fucking days. Like a long while, but it kind of reminds me of it. Not even sure if the audio's up. I'll turn it up a little bit more. I just don't want frickin' Sean Connery, or his name's Connell. I don't want him, like, he talks, it's extremely loud compared to the game. I never knew what this fucking bottle did. I think there's a readable or something that says you can do something with it. I forgot what it was. Let me restart this real quick. Just to make sure. Yeah, everything's good here. Alright, we're good. I don't think anything was said. I was watching the chat, but that was weird anyways. No idea where the fuck this place is, but oh god, fucking I get flashbanged, thanks. Wait, hold on. There's a carrot. I want to eat. Oh, anything else? Let's read the book. He who walks between the worlds, whose shape is all shapes, whose face is all faces. Once I've glimpsed you, twice I've heard you, thrice I've felt your presence in the night. When all is black and hidden from sight, like a half-remembered dream, terrible and beautiful, I am yours. Okay. Fucking just picture of a fucking 8-beast on the wall. Alright, let's just go back up here. Let's actually do like an actual save. I'll probably make like a decent amount of them because I'm not trying to get messed over. I have an idea of what I need to do to not get screwed over. Yeah, it's a custom map. It's a fan mission. It's called Godbreaker. Got released beginning of this year, I think. And what's up? What's up, Ted? It looks really nice, to be honest. It looks amazing. You have a swarm of whatever the fuck that is right there. You don't get near it. You got like some lights, some plants, water down there. It's like we're in a swamp or a bog of some sort. And then this is the other part of it. There's a pretty big map overall. That's a tree beast right there. Yeah, I like the plots a lot, actually. That's why I ended up playing it, because it reminded me of EverQuest, which was one of my favorite games, and I played it. First couple missions, I was like, okay, and then the plot started growing and growing and growing, and I was like, wow, this is really good. But yeah, the fan missions are really good too. Like even just this one right now. Oh wow, is this a chest? Oh shit. I'm gonna try to get this and see what's in here. But there's some stuff on this fan mission. This is probably the craziest fan mission I've ever seen. There's a dead body. Oh god, I gotta get. Oh. Boo-boo. I'm about to do something funny in a second. I played this one last time, but if I don't know, out of all of them, the pagans, the Hammerites, or the mechanists, I would probably say pagans, because I feel like the mechanists are fucking assholes, and the Hammerites are less of assholes, but they're still assholes, and they're just kind of crazy. So here's what I'm gonna try to do right now. Oh, there's custom audio too. But look at this crazy, how crazy this is though. It's just insane, and it's just insane how this. You can play it. This is actually about a gig of a download, which is you can get it on the TTLG forums, I think it was. I have it in the description in my Twitch on. No, I don't have it. No, I do actually, for the first mission. So here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna lure this guy over here. You'll see why in a second. I did this last time. So I played this one other time blinding it, but I realized that there was a glitch to where I couldn't progress any further, which happened. Ooh, I got cucumbers. Damn it. So, you'll see what I'm trying to do. Where the fuck is he? I have no idea what the fuck he's doing. Oh, there's more fucking. God, all he's just cooking. What fucking cucumbers everywhere. Oh, and there's a pumpkin I can't grab. Still those cucumbers. That tree beast is getting fucking pissed off. Jesus Christ, dude, why is this guy not fucking... Okay, here's what I'll do. Oh, he's doing a squat, hold on. Oh, he was... Hold on. I'm gonna piss them both. Why is this guy not doing this? Which... Okay, he should come over here now. It's funny because this was a happy accident. I just fucked around last time I did this, and I've heard of it. I think I've seen my buddy Rick play it, a little bit of it, but I haven't actually played it. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Oh shit. Oh, please don't come in here.
What's going on over
There we go. Perfect.
Well, that's unsettling.
Killed him.
Ah, crap. Okay, we're gonna get the tree beast now. That was round 1. That guy won round
That was
1.
your last chance.
Oh boy. This tree beast has a new, Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't like tree beasts, they scare me. They actually scare me. Oh my god! Here, we'll get this guy in it too. Oh god, if he swings at me, I'm fucking screwed. Where the hell's that other dude? Geographer. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have. Jesus, dude! He's dead, leave him alone. You won. Stop, stop. He's already dead. Oh yeah, now they're on me. Oops. It's alright. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. So the reason why I wanted the other guy getting... well, let me lure these guys somewhere. There's a hole right there? What the hell? I didn't even know about that. There's a lot of stuff. Apparently I missed a lot more than I thought I did. Let's see if these swarms of whatever the fuck this is. We'll take care of this. Why is he coming after me? I didn't even do anything. Alright, I'm gonna get fucked here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucked. Oh, I'm getting fucked. Oh boy. That swarm of whatever the fuck it was. Alright, let's go over here and let that swarm of whatever the fuck it was take those guys out. Alright, let's go in here. There's a few things I needed in here, I think. A list of bugs. 2 dragonflies, 2 butterflies, 1 hawk moth. We haven't really actually seen a dragonfly, really. Is there anything up on the roof? Okay, just making sure. I'm gonna go slow. Okay, we're good. A flint and steel. A rogue key. I don't know what the fuck that's used for. Anyways. It's a bit long, so let's try to get through this. For the longest time, there weren't nothing to chop but piss elm. Great type of wood to have, piss elm. That shit burns quicker than black powder and makes more smoke than heat. Nice. But I'm in luck. Found a small copse of red elm when I was out ranging. 1 chunk of that stuff will burn hot all night and keep me nice and dry. I'll sharpen my axe and head out tomorrow. Need to stop by the swamp witch's hut for more of those shrooms anyways. Oh, now he's buying drugs, nice. They smell like a Berg's arse, but the flies hate them. Oh, okay, well, interesting. Because I was just there, I forget about that. Maybe it's an empty jar, maybe something goes in there with the empty jar, I don't know. The smoke they give off keeps the biting bastards at bay. Maybe I'll pick up a few of those plants she wanted. She ain't pretty, but it's been a while since I've seen a woman. God damn it. When the Berg's hungry. Oh my god. Almost a year since I ducked out of Dayport. Looks like Ramirez gave up the chase after all. Don't know if his boys found out I went native and figured me dead or if me hasty distraction managed to fool them. Poor bastard I knifed at the gate has only his mum to blame for being cursed with me ugly mug. Lost me best cloak out of the deal, but it's better than sleeping with the swells. Sweels? I don't know. Sweels. I don't know if he's like trying to actually misspell it or not. What the fuck's going on? And still I got the vase. Who'd have thought a good for nothing alley rat like me could have carved out an existence and thrive here in the swamp? This place has a way of infecting everything. Impossible to keep out of the taffing, damp, and things I don't think could rot begin to prove me wrong. It's all for naught if I don't find a dry place to stash me vase. When I was chopping down those elms, I couldn't shake the feeling of eyes upon me. Made the hair on my neck stand stiff as if a hammer in a brothel. But there weren't nobody about. Old hag said I probably made some old tree spirit angry. She called it squatch or summat. But methinks the damp has gotten to her old wrinkled noggin. Can't sleep. Not me either, that's why I'm up playing this. I dream I was floundering in the mud, trying to keep me vase above the surface. The old witch was there and she helped me out, but it was too late. Vase turned to frog slamming me hands. Then the hag was a tree, pulling me into her hollowed out trunk with gnarled fingers as I felt warm as a cuddled boy. It's a little disturbing, but okay. The swamp is like a jealous mum, bringing her children back to herself. I think my mind is rotting. Found a nice place, but it's overrun with swamp craze. A festering cut could be death out here. That's why you were fighting that swamp cray out there, huh? Nice. So I can't risk a fight. Even the fucking tree beast. That tree beast needs more HP. Those tree beast hits, though, are fucking deadly. Like, I'm surprised the guy didn't die from the first one. The old hag told me about a face changer that lives somewhere in the swamp. Said he's got old magics. Oh, that's the guy. Okay. Well, we know who the face changer is. Things to make the craze think me an old mate. Guess he ain't exactly human, though, so dealing with him might be complicated. I got instructions for how to call him. Pretty wacky stuff, but I've got to get the vase out of the damp. Builder's balls. The biggest moth I've ever seen just attacked me in the garden. I managed to shut up myself in the cabin, but I hope you don't figure out the curtains ain't a barrier. He's laying on the roof and keeps whispering things to me. Sometimes I can almost understand him. Some goddamn mewling thing is scraping at the door. Ain't going out, though. Ain't going out tonight. Moth is whispering. What kind of things is whispering? Oh, that's a better question. Whispering sweet nothings into his ears. Moths are gone this morning. Guess they're cleared out. I better get me a vase to safe place before they come back. If only I could find some fire crystals. Well, it's done and me vase is safe at last. Was really weird seeing that little creep holding my face in his hands. Don't know why anyone would want this old mug. Takes all kinds, I reckon. A few bugs and a copy of my face are a small price to pay. This place is perfect and I can go in and out whenever I want. I couldn't ask for better guards. The Krays are vicious, efficient, and always looking to cut up anything without feelers. Best part is I don't even have to pay them. They ain't interested in my treasures neither, so I ain't gonna worry about them running off to pawn it in the night. Say, that face changer is pretty slick. I wonder if you'd give me a new look to go back to the city with. Maybe something the ladies would like. I could finally get out of this godforsaken swamp and retire with a wench on each arm with Ramirez, none the wiser. Just think about... I can see a lantern in the distance. Taff it all to hell. How?
A vase, huh? I'll have to make a little room for it.
I don't know where that vase is. Not now. Oh, that guy's after me. I don't know where it is, actually. Oh, the rogue's key is where I need to use it to grab the vase. Maybe it's in the water? Oh, there's a dragonfly. It's running back. It should come back here. Oh, he has a purse on him? Fuck. Okay, I'll knock his ass out. I do not want to use this. He dropped your lantern, buddy. Go in the water. It's bad. Where's that dragonfly? I think the dragonfly maybe have the same pathing. Maybe he'll come back here. Oh, dragonfly looks badass. But here it is. Look at that. Fucking actual dragon. That's awesome. It's really cool. Alright, so I saw... Where the fuck was it? It's not it. Okay, we're good. Just making sure that's not actually it. Let's try to get this bottle filled up with a mushroom, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Is that guy dead? He's probably dead in the swamp. Most likely dead in the swamp. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Yeah, this song reminds me a lot of Ocarina of Time. So, wait, what? Oh, whoa, what? I didn't know this. Hold on. Did not know that was up there. Nice. I was actually just trying to see up on the shelf. I had a few happy accidents on this so far. Fantastic. Shit. Okay, apparently there's no mushroom here. The mushroom has to be out in the forest somewhere. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's what it has to be. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I like how the guy was actually trying to attack us, whatever the fuck that is. Alright, what was I doing? There's another spot that I actually found over here. Oh, there's a dragonfly. That's cool, I like the dragonfly. It's very realistic, very, 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 very realistic image. What the fuck am I doing here? I have no idea what the fuck this place is. Maybe I go back there later? I don't know. Or maybe it's just nothing. Maybe it's a hiding spot. That last noise in the background did not sound good. Alright, shit, I forgot where I was going from here. That's where I came from, I think. Yeah. Was it? Where did I come from? No, I haven't gone over here. Okay. I went this way last time. Oh god, I remember that eye. It's okay, it's better than dealing with that eye. That eye would have killed me. Like, shoots out, like, fucking poisonous gas or something. Oh, shit. I gotta go back. It's fine, I'll go back later. Those Berks are dumb. They're funny. An ancient key. This is the way I came the first time. That was not the brightest thing I've done. Let's try not to alert him. Okay, I'm gonna go this way real quick. Forgot to do something. So that, whatchamacallit, I think I'm okay. I think I killed all the fucking snakes in the water. There might be like one more. Can I please, thank you. Where the hell is that guy? It's over, he's over here. I'll need some more cucumbers. 8 cucumbers, not 1 health. So here's the phase changer. He's actually dead now. So you grab his thing. It says a magical Crayman mask. It says in use or regular. So when it's in use, you actually are a Crayman. I got really lucky with that when I was screwing around, it was like a happy accident the first time, because that way you can go through the Cream place without actually being, and even there's a hint on it too, so it's not like it's just like impossible. It's just I would have never have guessed if that would have happened. I might have knocked out the Crayman sooner or later or something, but to try to find out where the mask was, but it would have taken me a while. So, happy accidents. Okay, as far as I remember, I think both of these actually go to the same place, which I'm almost 100% positive. Yes, it does. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what's in here. The Forging of Godbreaker. Let's read this in a sec. Let's get out of this fucking cave first. Shit, am I even going the right way? Alright, let's read the Forging of Godbreaker right now. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a read too, but it's okay. The plot is pretty good on this campaign, I would say. I'm just gonna call it a campaign. If it's like more than like 2 missions long, it should be a campaign. Many have endeavored to record the acts of Sir Eldon and his knights, but alas, many have relied upon hearsay from distant secondary sources, far removed from the man himself. Threads of reliable accounts persist if one puts in the effort, but I fear that continued reliance upon oral tradition may muddy the waters. God damn it. I have been thorough in my investigations of this event from the beginning, my dear Adamar, and I can boast of several primary sources that I lost. My mind is just going in the gutter. And even one first-hand account. I have collected these and compiled them into a reliable narrative, and so I, Tiresias, a humble scribe of the builder, do now put quill to parchment and begin. Only if Orgroth was here. The Forging of Godbreaker. One day, while Sir Eldon was at the forge, a great star fell blazing from the heavens and crashed into the hillside nearby. Eldon retrieved the shining black stone, and his men marveled over it. What is this mystery of this black stone? Some asked. Though it was a fire, behold, it is cold as ice. It is surely a piece of the night. Sorry. It is surely a piece of the night sky, for it is black like sackcloth, yet shimmers like the starry mantle, said others. That night, Sir Eldon was visited by a fiery, angelic being in a dream, with eyes like the noonday sun. The being revealed a great many things that had been lost to men eons ago. Fury or fiery, same thing. Kind of not. The next day, Sir Eldon gathered his men and revealed what the angel had shown him. This is what the angel had shown me. This stone is a gift from the heavens. With it, I will forge a weapon the likes of which have never touched this earth. We shall be free from the trickster at last. I will use it to cut through his armies. They shall fall before me like wheat to a scythe. I will mount the oaken throne and tear the bramble crown from his head. I will throw him down to the earth and cleave him into 2. Such a great cry arose that all within the mouths thought a battle must surely be taking place. Men and beasts both cower fearfully in their dwellings. Day and night, Eldon worked at the forge, trying with all his might to bend the metal to his will. No matter how hot the forge was made, no matter how hard he struck it, the stone gave not. He spent many nights in the fitful sleep, awaiting the guidance of the angel, but it never came. In despair, he left his home and journeyed alone into the wilderness to seek the angel. After many days with no food or water, Eldon fell into the dust. Unable to travel further, he found relief and sustenance in the shade of a fig tree. That night he was visited by the fiery angel. He was shown a deep fissure in the earth, where melted stone bubbled and hissed great plumes of steam. This is the earth forge. It is the place of my kin and hotter than any fire of man. Use it to tame the stone and create your own weapon. Eldon asked, where can I find this place? Go home and gather your men. Bring them with the stone to the south. On the third day, look to the west. Follow the great column of smoke by day and the red fire by night. There you behold a great chasm. Descend and drive out that dwell there. Drive out those that dwell there. The next day Eldon returned home and did as the angel bid. After 3 days of traveling with his men, Eldon did behold the column of smoke. They did follow it, and after 3 more days did they reach the great chasm angel spoke of. Eldon traveled into the chasm alone. Great noises, quite fearsome, as if for many savage beasts poured out of the earth, and the men beheld scaly, sharp-toothed creatures fleeing from the rift into the hills in small groups throughout the day. After the creatures had gone, the sound of metal upon metal rang aloud and clear over the whole assembly, and men cheered joyfully in celebration and feasted upon the scorched flesh of some of the fallen creatures. Many wineskins were passed around, and the men made a great merriment, for Eldon had begun his work. For 3 days and 3 nights Eldon worked on the stone, stopping only for short moments to take food and drink with his men. On the morning of the 4th day at dawn, Eldon emerged from the chasm and held aloft a magnificent sort of black shimmering metal. It was freezing to the touch, but seemed to burn like fire with Eldon's will. This is how Godbreaker, the sword that would one day defeat the vile trickster, was forged. That was a mouthful. So, let's go over here. That lantern is very bad. You die. Okay. I remember that. That's actually what screwed me up the first time. That thing needs to get the hell out of my way. I'm not even going near that, dude. Great. Fuck. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Did he hit himself like an idiot? That's that little eyeball. Yeah, shoots poison shit out. Anything over here? I don't remember there being anything over here, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's that. I don't know. There's a moth. Cool.
Wait till you hear. Grimroot bees calling you when it bees safe.
Some say them earwigs makers who hear things wrong. Could be I have her some in there or something.
Sneaksy, Glimmergrove names you friend. You bees welcome.
So, there's the guard on duty.
Street. Oh, yes.
There's that guy I saved.
Can't see a single bit of grass.
And then here's like the whole little, I'm not sure what the hell I call it. I'm gonna steal their food. No more cucumbers, please. Oh, I can't steal the food. There's nothing to steal.
Earth for strength, water for thought.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that was gonna happen. Oh wow, that's even cooler. I did not know that the first time. He lights a fire, he goes to sleep. Did not know about that. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Very realistic. After he was, of course, in prison for a while, you know, he's fuck it, I need some sleep. So they're pretty chill. Like I can take some broadheads and some other stuff, and they're fine with whatever I do. Yes.
Welcome, friend. Greetings and salutations from Glimmer Grove. Word has reached my ears of Grimroot's rescue. For that you have my thanks. I am Cypress, shaman of Glimmer Grove.
Shaman? You don't talk like a pagan.
I am indeed shaman, but I was not raised in the bosom of the woodsy lord.
If I had to place you by your accent, I'd say you hailed from Blackbrook. A highborn lady, like as not. What's a noble from the courts of Blackbrook doing all the way out here?
You have a good ear, my illustrious rogue. I was indeed born in Blackbrook to a noble house. In my youth, I sought... Well, never mind all that. I'm here now. What no doubt pious undertaking brings you to our fair grove?
I am searching for an ancient relic. Its last known resting place was this swamp.
A relic of the ancient order of the Knights of the Shining Sun, I'm sure.
Yes.
I recall the legends, but I've seen no sign of Eldon or his knights. You could ask Brother Embry. He's up in the chapel. He can be rather insightful when he's not proselytizing. In any case, I wish you luck on your quest. Perhaps, while searching for this relic, you'd consider helping us again?
And what would you have me do?
Deep in the swamp, an ancient woodsy temple lies in ruin. You may have come across it already. My people seek to return to this temple and restore it to its former glory, but it's currently overrun with Craymen. We've tried many times to take it back by force, but we've failed, and now we lack the numbers to make another attempt.
It would take a sizable group of well-armed and armored fighters to take that temple back. I don't think I can help you there.
I suspect there is another way. A way more suited to one with your skill.
Suspect?
Before it became a woodsy temple, it belonged to the ancient precursors as a sanctuary to worship the elements, specifically one of their fire gods. Ancient precursor lore speaks of wandering fire guardians that protected the place day and night.
Well, it sounds like those days are long gone since it's overrun with craze. Not to mention the considerably damp environment.
I found writings that had been passed down to the shaman before me. They talk of a great mouth that was cooled with a drink of water in order to keep away the fiery ones.
Poetic nonsense.
Perhaps, but I've pieced together a plan. According to the standard precursor temple layout, somewhere in that temple lies a brazier that was used to summon fire elementals. If we can activate it, they should do our job for us and destroy all the craze.
But then you have the elementals to contend with.
A single splash of water will snuff an elemental. Not so with craze. The elementals are the stone, the craze are the scissors, and you're the parchment. After they're destroyed, you must find a way to deactivate the brazier. Then, return to me.
Oh, it's just that simple.
By all means, you're free to fight them instead. As long as the craze are destroyed, I don't care how it's done. Take it or leave it. If you try my idea, it should be fairly simple.
So you want me to sneak into an ancient temple that's completely overrun with cragmen, and figure out how to kill them all. Sounds easy enough. Please tell me why this is in my interest.
Money talks, but I'm afraid we don't have much in the way of gold. This swamp is full of fell creatures. Among them is the giant dread moth. Their wings emit a toxin which will weaken and kill their prey, but I've concocted a potion which will make you immune to their devices for a while.
I didn't hear that last time because I was being
Help
an
us,
idiot.
and it's yours.
I think it's because all the...
Right then. I'll certainly consider it.
I didn't hear that last time, probably because I was doing so much reading and so much listening that I was like, I just want to just play. And I didn't hear that last part. So, that would have made that other part really easy. Oh, this is long too. Right. My blood boils today. I accompanied Kevel and Father to the temple to discuss our upcoming marriage ceremony. God damn it. Oh, it's fucking Kevel again. While they spoke to a priest, I walked to the perimeter to admire the tapestries. I was surprised to notice a young woman in Hamrite robes in one of the halls. It was my dearest wish as a girl to join the order and become a Hamrite scholar, but my query letter was met with a reply that did not accept women into their ranks. I followed this woman into a small study and asked her if she was a member. The woman turned to me, surprised and wide-eyed, but offered no reply. Batilda had taken her vow of silence. I turned to find one of the brothers standing behind me. I asked if they accepted women. The man bowed and nodded. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my... There we go. Few women choose this humble calling, but we accept our sisters with open arms. I felt lightheaded, as my mind filled with questions, but I simply bid him thanks and returned to Father, whom I now suspected of misinforming me of my chosen calling. I approached him later in his study and confronted him with my charges. You were needed elsewhere. He refused to discuss the matter further. Naturally, he was referring to an advantageous marriage to Kevel, boosting his prestige in the Blackbrook Society. I can't help spitting on the walls of this place in disgust. I am leaving tonight. You skip a few pages. My journey has not gone as planned. I had set out at nightfall, intending to travel to Sirik. I first attempted the route through the mountains, but found that early snow had made it impassable. Skirting around them to the northwest, I was forced to either risk capture on the main coastal road to the west, or turn south and take the less traveled path to the Lantern Marsh. I chose the latter. I was passing through the remains of a village when I was attacked by vile rat men. They took my horse and imprisoned me in one of the decaying houses. I could hear the poor animal's screams as they butchered her. It's fucked up. They came for me at sunset, but just before I was set upon, a flash of green light illuminated the ruins, and the rat men fled in fear. An elderly man stood in the doorway, dressed in rags and holding a staff. He put his hand out to me. It's Gandalf. It's Gandalf the White. Definitely Gandalf the White. We are now in a place called Glimmer Grove. The elderly man is a pagan shaman called Bramble. It's Gandalf, don't lie. He says that I might stay and learn his arts of healing and potion making. Without a horse, this may be my best option for now. Moons have passed since my last entry. I suppose one would consider me a pagan now. I serve their woodsy god and drink their peculiar plum wine, and do not find it altogether unpleasant. Bramble is declining in health, and now says he wishes for me to take over the duties of shaman when he passes on. I have learned much from him, but he now seems to want to spew all of his knowledge onto me before he becomes too weak. Recently he talked of a strange being called the Face Changer, feared and respected by the pagans, and spoken of the methods used to enter its realm, an offering of insects. I'll have to see if I can borrow a spare jar from Magnolia's hut, but I don't relish a crawl through the caves. The jar is for an offering of insects. So is this jar has to be for... Okay, this jar is for the insects. Yeah, okay, so I don't know where to get the insects though, that's the problem. Okay, I'll figure it out as I go along, I guess. That was a mouthful.